Welcome to the channel, everyone. Model Car Guy Rich here. Today I've got an unboxing of a Snap-Tight Max, I don't know what that means, Camaro concept car. Looks like it has water slide and peel and stick for decals. It's a Revell kit, 125 scale. I wasn't sure. Skill level 3 for a Snap kit. That's different. This kit came out in 2018. It has 43 parts, molded in color, it says. It didn't say what color. I'm going to assume it's green. And the kit number is 85. Well, I'm losing focus here, guys. Sorry. Come on, 851527. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this one. Oh, here's a few shots on the back. Looks very cool. That's Synergy Green. That's what they call that one. I think that color came out in 2010 or 2011. It was a very limited edition. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and get this one open. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I don't know if I said that already, but I mean it. Summer's just around the corner. I don't want to rush it. You know, spring is here technically, but it snowed yesterday, so who knows? Not making any promises. All right, here we go, folks. Let's get into this one. All right. Oh yeah. Wow. Wow. Oh, this is nice. The glass is already outlined with the black. That's pretty cool. Well, I wish they'd do that on the regular kits. Of course, then the price would go up, triple. Because we're already not paying enough for our kits, right? Here, the headlight, I don't know what you call it, like the little front grille piece for the headlights, and here's one for the taillights, it looks like. But check out this color, guys. Wow, very cool. Holy cow. Let's see here. Oh, a lot of goodies in there, too. All right. This color has got like a metallic sheen to it, almost a iridescent kind of look to it. I don't know if that comes in on... Oh yeah, it's showing up on the film there. How it looks on camera right now, guys, is exactly how it looks here. Okay? It's definitely like crayon green or orange. Yeah. Crayon green. Very cool. Very cool. I like it. Real good feel to it. Man, it's beautiful. I'm going to polish that up and not even paint it. I like it. Okay. And we have the tailpiece. Remember, this is a snap kit, so things are going to have lots of holes in them and that's how they secure them to the vehicle. Here's a little piece here. I'm not sure what it is, but it was in there. It may be the... Oh, yeah, you know what? I'll bet it's the spoiler. Yes, it is. It's the rear spoiler. It goes on the back of the car there. I always thought that was black, though, but I guess not. Alright, it could be if you want to paint it. Here's the tires. And all of this was in the one bag. That's pretty cool. Alright, the tires are very similar to Dominic's 1971 Plymouth GTX unboxing that I just did. I literally just did it as of right now, but it came out a couple days ago for you guys. I just figured I was on a roll, so I'd do another one real quick here. But yeah, these are similar to those tires. They're larger than standard 125 scale automotive tires. These are almost like 20s, 20-inch. Very cool. Decent tread. Those are the fronts. Here's the rears. Very nice tread. Going to have a nice look to it. Here are the mirrors. There's a couple little blobs of plastic is what they look like. Alright, the side mirrors, those are. And we have actual metal axles and 4 little screws. Now that's... Oh, I'm sorry, you can't see it. There it is. Those are metal axles. They're black. And then 4 little screws that apparently are going to be to... I'm going to assume they're to hold the body on, but I see 2 holes there. maybe something to the bottom of the chassis. We'll see that when we get to it. Okay, so that's it for green. And we have some black parts. This looks like interior bucket. Oh yeah, all kinds of goodies here, guys. The plastic feels different. This is almost a rubbery feel to it. Not flexible rubbery, but the way rubber feels in your hand. It almost has that type of feel to it. It's different than regular styrene plastic. So the blend is different. There's the rear seats. Very nice detail in there. I like that. Console is already molded in. Let's see here. The dashboard is here with the pedals molded on already, but they'll have to be trimmed with this piece here. Maybe we're going to have some decals to put in those spots on the dash. Very reminiscent of a '69 Camaro with the dual gauges, the way it's split like that, rather than the standard mid to late '60s dashboard that was just a long rectangle. The Camaros had them like this. And it's nice that they brought it back when they came out with the 5th gen to celebrate the '69 Camaro, which had the fins on the rear fender like that, the quarters. Alright, here's front seats. A little different than the originals, but still nice. Here's the back of one of the seats. One of the front seats. Fell off the tree. Not unlike most of us. Here's the door cards. Both sides. Very minimal detail there. So that's that. And here we have the chassis and what looks to be the grille. Yep. So I don't see an engine on this one, guys. So it's a curbside. Here's the molded in trans and what would be an engine in there. Now if you wanted, you could carefully cut that out and put in any kind of engine you wanted in there, but because the hood doesn't open, you'd have to do a lot of work to that also, so you might be better off just building it the way it is. It's still nice, you know. And the same with the rear end, it's all molded in. We've got 3 different holes here. I don't know if that, I don't think that's an adjustment. I think there's something that goes on here to hold the axle in. Or maybe that's how, I don't know. I have no idea. Alright, there's front end. Front grille, I'm sorry. Disc brakes all around. Steering wheel. And that's it for molded and colored parts. Now we have chrome. You only get one option for wheels on this one, and it's the big ones that are there on the box. You know, they're nice looking. Apparently this tree was green before they chromed it. So there's the wheels. These are the fronts, and then these are the backs. Just by the thickness you can tell. They're decent looking. I mean, I'm not mad at them. I like them. Here's some more lights for the bottom in the front and the rear. Some headlights. Oh no, these are tail lights, I think. But there's only 2 and there's 4 tail lights. Maybe the red ones go in there. I don't know. I'll look it up. Part number 6 and 18, or 81 and 9. I can't believe they did that. Here's part 7. That's the fuel cap. And here's a shifter with a little piece of flashing on there. So alrighty, let's get into the thing here. Instructions. Here we have, after a 4-year layoff, blah blah blah. Oh, it even talks about that it was based on a '69, and in '06 apparently is when the immediate sensation, designed by South Korean born, and in 2010 the full production came out. So okay, well, you guys read that. I'll look at the rest of the stuff here. Oh, there's the decals. We'll get to that in a minute. Step 1 is putting your seats together, all into the interior. Boom, here we do have some decals that are going to go in there. That's great. Not a lot going on there, so if you want to dress that up a little bit yourself before you assemble it, that'd probably be best. Put in your shifter. I just passed the parts list. I know, guys. It's very basic. 9 is... oh, those are exhaust tips. 9 and 18. Let's see. 81. Nope. 18 says steering wheel. It clearly wasn't a steering wheel. Oh, it's 8. My bad. I thought it said 18, but it's 8. So 8 and 9 are the left and rear exhaust tips. Okay, that mystery solved. You guys can sleep better tonight, right? Put the glass in. Alrighty. Put the front end in. Oh, both pieces go in the front. That's interesting. Okay. Here's the assembly for the back. 8 and 9. Those are the exhaust tip things. Okay. Now here's the screws. So we got 2 screws that hold the interior to the chassis, and the other 2 screws hold the chassis to the body. So that's what the 4 screws are for. Okay. That's fine. I got no problem with that. And then, okay, so the 3 holes, I didn't catch it when I looked at the calipers, the brake rotors. Here they are, right here. Here's the brake rotors I showed you guys. Well, on the back, each one has 2 little pins sticking out of it, and those will go into these, I don't know if you can see, there we go, the 3 holes. Those will go in there. Okay. And put on the mirrors as the final part of assembly, and then your decals and stickers. Alright, that's it for that. And let me real quick show you the decals because the battery's about to die. Here are the decals and here are the stickers. Looks like the exact same set, although this one's got a little more blue around it than these do. Got the stripes, little hockey stripes, very cool. Yep, that's it. And the nice part is you get 2 sets, so you can find another 125 scale car that you want and put them on there. Very cool, folks. Alrighty, guys. I appreciate you stopping by. Model Car Guy Rich out. We'll see you on the next one. Keep on modeling.